Hello all you shining stars, and welcome to my channel Shining Star Soup. In today's video I have my headphones on because I'm doing a kind of a get ready with me where I'm going to be creating a look with the Violet Voss eyeshadow palette that we got in, or handful of people got in the BoxyCharm for September. Now, the truth is, I've done one of these videos before. I am not a beauty guru. I am not a professional. I am just a person who is following a tutorial, and I will leave a link in the comments below as to which YouTubers tutorial I tried to follow. Yeah, so I mean, you might be like me. You might be just kind of, I'm starting to get better, I'm starting to learn, I'm starting to improve, but I'm still at that point where, you know, you see these videos and they're tutorials and you're like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Could I pull that off? And you have it in your head as to how you want it to look. But at the end result, you're like, what? Where the hell did I go wrong? I am probably going to be the where the hell did I go wrong, even though I am going to follow this lady's 4 looks, 1 palette. I watched it. There's one look I'm really trying to do, and unfortunately, she kind of skips part of the look in the tutorial, so I'm just kind of wing it. I'm armed with my eyeshadow brushes, including the Moda set that we got in our BoxyCharm box. There's a BoxyCharm theme going on, so I'm just gonna set those off to the side. I'm going with Morphe eyelid primer, and I'm also going with It's Superhero mascara, Ultra highlighter, and Becca anti under eye stuff. Now, all of these items that are here and that I'm using were all part of subscription boxes, so go me. Alright, so the first thing, you might see a cut in this video. I am doing laundry, and if the sound gets too loud, I'll be pausing and restarting. So if you see a cut in the video, that's probably what happened. Alright, so I am playing this. Trying to play this. Okay, just getting that to that part. Obviously, you guys won't be able to hear it. I don't think you'll be able to hear it. If you do, I'd be very surprised. Alright, so I'm just going to prime my eyelids. And I might do a fast forward too during the really slow parts. Because, I mean, you don't need to see me fiddle with putting on eyelid primer and eyeshadow for like 10 minutes on one eye. So, I mean, I've gotten a little bit quicker, a little bit better. I do find that eyelid primer definitely works, and actually the eyelid primer was one I did not get in a subscription box. That one I actually bought separately through Sephora. So I've got that, but I'm also going to, so that was the Morphe. Alright. Every video that I've ever seen tutorials on recommends priming your eyes, so I mean, how many people that do these eyeshadow tutorials can't be wrong. I'm also going to use the Becca under eye eyelid primer for on top of my eyes, so that's going on top of the Morphe. Alright, so there we go. Eyes are primed. That's as good as I'm getting. So when we start, I got 2 screens and a very, well, it's a big desk, but so she's going through exactly what she is doing here. And I will, yeah, I'm going to watch and then cut my video, so I will tell you what she tells us to do first for this specific look. Okay, so in this tutorial she goes all about what brushes to use, and I'm kind of like, half the time you don't have the brushes that they have in the videos, so I'm just going to use a crease brush from my Moda 5-piece, and then she also says you want to like shade it or like brush it out, so I guess for that I'm going to use the shade brush. I am so lost. Like, okay, I'm going balls deep. Okay, yeah, alright. Please don't laugh at me too much. That is obviously the expression that I should not be using for this video. I don't know if this video is going to be family friendly. I'm sorry. Alright, so the lady, Magdalene? I shouldn't have even bothered. Alright, so she recommends going in with terracotta and sand, mixing them two together. Alright, well, girl, we're gonna do it. Alright, and she wants me to kind of go right along. See, I don't know the crease. I don't know if I have hooded eyes. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking I have a good undertone for pink, but I'm gonna try going to Sephora today, and I heard they have like this complexion tester thing where they hold this digital program up to your face, and it's supposed to tell you what your tone and undertone is. So I'm gonna see if they have that at my local Sephora. Alright, so these tutorials, you know, they always make it look so effortless, you know. They just go on and it goes on beautiful, and I'm going to just see, this is a normal everyday girl just trying to do these makeup looks. I'm sure you might feel me. Alright, so I'm spreading this out like it said in the video. Alright, and she also said to kind of smudge it, use a different brush to kind of blend them together. So I'm going to do that. Kind of blur the lines. Now, I do really like Violet Voss. It's my first time using any of the products, and honestly, I would not buy them. Alright, so that's the first step. That's as good as I'm gonna get. Well, what the heck? Let's go a little deeper in there. And, I'm getting warm. I think it's like 6:30 in the morning, and I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to have a little fun because I do plan on going to Sephora today. That's all I'm doing, having a little fun, following a little tutorial, and I'm just like, you know what? I think this would be a fun video to do. Alright, so I'm just darkening it up. This is what she said with the terracotta and the sand, and getting that into the crease line. Alright, and I'm just going to pause the video. You're going to see a cut, and I'm going to move on to the next step that this lady tells me to do. Alright. Okay, so I've reached the part in the video where I'm a bit intimidated about getting this right, because I have a feeling it's just going to turn into a mess. She wants us to go in with cinnamon and black and like outline just right in a little crease and create a little wing tip. Okay. I think this is advanced upper level shit, man. Oh, pardon my French. Alright, I'm going for it. I said I was going for it. So, cinnamon, okay. And a little bit of black. And, oh, man, it's messing up that beautiful black. I don't like that. I like having nice clean palettes, so I'm going to have to, you know, brush that off a bit. Alright, I'm putting this down so that I can do what it says in the video. I'm very nervous about this, I tell you, people. I tell you. Alright, so it looked like she did like this. I guess I'm going to have to beep that out. I said a bad word. Okay, so this is what happened when I tried to go in. Maybe it's probably honestly the brush that I chose to do this with. Wow, I feel like I just wrecked my whole look here. That little line that I was trying to make, and I'm even using the detail brush. Okay, that was attempt number 1. I'm going to makeup wipe this and try attempt number 2. Cause look, like seriously, this is me trying to do what she did. Rewinding and trying again. Alright, so this is attempt number 3, and she uses like a brush like this, like I don't know, a shader brush, but or a detailed brush, but it made the line too big for me, so I'm going to try a very small brush to see if that helps me more, because obviously I haven't been doing this for a while, like these people have, and I don't mean anything by these people. Just hush. That's all I gotta say. I don't even know where to go here. Alright, so she recommended the cinnamon and black. I guess it's gonna create like an outline. So this is attempt technically 3, because the second time I tried to put on my little base coat there, I ended up forgetting my primer, so I wiped it off and did it again. Alright, attempt number 3. But you're seeing attempt number 2. Okay. I don't quite have the skilled hand that this lady does, but at this point I'm not going for attempt number 4. And my laundry's kicking in again. So I'm going to work with it, and I will be right back. Okay, so I got the basic line, the little line, and it does look like she was smudging it out. So maybe I should have just stuck with my first attempt. But either way, I'm just gonna try to smudge this out with a different brush. It does not look as flawless as she did. Alright, so you can't really tell. Towards the end of the video, I'm gonna get up close and personal, because this is as close as my camera gets with the distance that my monitor is from my computer here. But you know, honestly, it looks nothing like what she has done, and I'm kind of disappointed, I guess, because you know, you really try to follow these tutorials, but when you don't have the skill that these beauty gurus have, it's really kind of discouraging, because you're like, oh yeah, that looks beautiful, can I do that? And then you're like, no, what I'm going to get is, a mess. So, yeah, I guess I'm the anti-beauty guru, trying to take a more serious approach. I'm not trying to, like, make a joke out of it or anything. Like, I'm actually sincerely trying to follow this tutorial. Alright, moving on to the next part. And the interesting thing about the next part is, she doesn't really explain how she gets... And I'll show you how she gets the yellow to the green to the purple. I'll show you what I mean very soon. So the funny thing about this tutorial is she says she's going to start off with the yellow shade, and then in the next clip she already has her yellow and green on, which is like, okay, well that's nice. I guess you just skipped a whole part, but I'm still going to go for it, trying to... There is one thing I need to switch the colors in my palette, or on my brush, because I tried using a wipe. There's still a lot there. I will be right back once again. All right. I mentioned that there'd be a lot of tutorials or a lot of flashes in this tutorial. I'm not going to follow her tutorial. I'm going to do my own thing. And I'm going to see what I can do. Yay for another clip in the video. Okay, so I'm just finishing up with the makeup look right now, and I skipped the tutorial, used her idea, and decided to do my own thing on it, because there's certain techniques, the brushes that she uses, the way she holds the brush, that I just am not capable of. And you might be just like me, where you're like kind of feeling helpless and hopeless. And I am finishing off the look. I did put a little bit of highlighter in the corner of my eyes. And I got this yellow, green, purple going on. And nope, I'm not a professional. I'm not a beauty guru. I've only been using makeup for like consistently for the last probably like 3 months. I feel like I'm a teenager in high school, just learning how to do like bronzer and contour, and learning that makeup can be a lot more than just slapping some foundation on and being done with it, I guess you could say. I'm just trying to clean it up a bit with a little fluffy brush, what I've done here. It's by no means flawless, but, you know, I'm not a professional. I'm not a guru. I'm just and I haven't been doing this for a long time. However, I think it might be passable at this point to wear out in public. I don't have any of my other makeup on. I just did my eye makeup today. All right, so this is what I have for the final look, and I'm getting the mirror out of here. Okay. So, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not professional. This is what it looks like up close. This is what I look like up close. Sorry. All right, so there you go. Shining Star Soup tries to follow a makeup tutorial. There are a lot of time jumps in this one, a lot of skips and a lot of cuts. But I hope all you Shining Stars are having a Shining Star day. This was by no means a tutorial. This was just me showing you how difficult it is for some of us to follow YouTube tutorials. All right, all you Shining Stars, have a Shining Star day. Bye!